Hi, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Here we are thinking out loud with Kay. This week we are talking about rebuilding me after us. Breakups are weird because one day you're talking about we, and the next day you're learning how to rebuild me. So, things that get very interesting after a breakup. Breakups just mean you haven't found your person yet, and that's okay. Your person will come around. I promise you, they will. But what's not meant to be in your life forever will not stay. Maybe you were given that person to learn a lesson. You were given that person to be reminded of what you do deserve, what you should be given in a relationship and what you should not be given in a relationship. This little strand, I can see it bouncing in the camera. It's driving me crazy. Let's see. Fix it, maybe. Ish. It's fine. But anyways, the reality no one talks about after breakup is you will miss them. And if you want, you can, if you haven't watched yet, go watch the episode before this. I think it's episode 6. But it's about breakups. And it goes more into detail there. But once you break up, you will miss them. You'll miss the routine, the comfort they gave you, um, your relationship identity, your identity within the relationship. You will miss it, and that's okay. But that's the part we have to focus on rebuilding. Trusting yourselves, um, learning to love yourself and love what you do, and love the things around you a little bit more. After breakup, you definitely will feel unmotivated. You're going to feel off. You're not going to feel fully like yourself. But that is expected. People normally don't end a relationship and then they feel totally fine. Some people maybe because they were checked out for a while, who knows. But typically, each person on each side of the breakup a, goes through it a little differently. It may hurt one more than the other, but I promise you both are going to be hurting. And that's okay. It is totally fine to go through those emotions. It's totally okay to feel those things. Totally okay to not think that everything is okay. It's okay to not be okay. Let's just put it that way. It is okay to not be okay. We are a bunch of imperfect people living in an imperfect world. It's a great saying. I love it. Um, but today I just wanted to talk about a few things that helped me after a breakup and a few things that didn't help me after a breakup. So let's start with what did help me, the positives. Absolutely finding my routine again. And it starts so simple as my morning and my night routine. I wake up, I wash my face, I brush my teeth, I do like my whole skincare, eye masks, um, all of that jazz right when I wake up. My phone is not a right when I wake up situation. I wake up, yes, I'll check it, but I'm not laying in bed scrolling. I get up, I go to the bathroom, I do all of my bathroom stuff. Then I can go to my phone. But the routine of getting up out of bed really gets my day started. Same at night. Before I, most of the time, okay? It's still kind of hard to do every day because I'm just so exhausted at night. But Same thing. Phone will stay in the room. I will go to the bathroom. I will wash my face, brush my teeth, do my skincare. Okay, so starting with a morning and night routine. I think that is very, very helpful. After the night routine, I'll talk about it a little bit more down the list. But then getting into bed, journaling my thoughts and my feelings for the day. Next is being more consistent with work, being more involved in what I do. People think at coaching you just show up and say, hey, do this. Okay, great. But no, it involves um, planning. It involves knowing what is best for your children. It involves problem solving. It involves a lot of outside work that a lot of people don't realize. It also involves communicating and working with other coaches. It includes communicating with parents if need be. But there's so much, and I have put more focus into that recently. I also am new to this role, and my team this year is a little bit smaller, which is totally okay. So I have been able to give them a lot of love this year, creating things for them, gift wise, showing my appreciation for them, how thankful I am for them. They actually have state coming up, so I do have a little gift I'm working on for them right now. But it's just like those little things, being like consistent with work. Um, just like putting my girls first over a silly guy. You know? And don't let your emotions follow you to work. Once you step through that door, whether it's a gym door, the alfalfa thing is back. um, whether it's the gym or you work a corporate job, you work at a restaurant, whatever it is, leave your outside personal life at that door. Do not bring it in with you. Be present with who you're with, where you are. Another routine is going to the gym. With when I have gone through a breakup, I'm usually very, very good about going to the gym. Even in a relationship, I was pretty good about going to the gym, but I would skip it in order to like hang out with them, which is so silly. Do not do that. If you're skipping the gym to hang out with them, I think that tells you something right away. I will say though, going to the gym has been a lot harder recently because of my two jobs. They are kind of draining. I am up early and I go to bed late already. So finding times to work out can be interesting, but it's okay, it's fine. I will get back into that routine. Ugh. Another big thing is eating healthy. When going through a breakup, we tend to not eat or we binge eat. And neither of those are good. And usually when we are binge eating, it is a lot of junk food. So making sure you are meal prepping, you have healthy snacks in the house, you are not eating fast food 24/7, you're cooking. It's really, I find it really good to meal prep and then have like two snacks that I know I'm going to eat through the day. One of them has protein in it, and the other one is usually like a fruit or even like applesauce or banana is usually what my other snack is. But It's good to know what you're going to eat during the day. You have to feed yourself. Don't let yourself starve. That's not good. Fuel your body. Okay, the next one that has helped me a lot is letting myself feel the emotions, but not living in it. I will bring my suitcase, but I'm not going to unpack and stay, if that makes sense. Guys, listen. It's okay to cry. You're not a crybaby if you cry. Crying is really, really actually healthy for you. Let yourself feel the emotions. Give yourself 10, 20 minutes. Okay, I'm going to cry for this time that I allotted myself to, and then I'm going to put it in the past. It's done. But do it. Don't hide it. The more you hide your emotions, the more it's going to build up in here, and then you will have a complete 180. Everything's going to come out. It's going to be a wreck, and it's so unhealthy. So, cry it out. Give yourself some time. It's okay. I don't know why I'm so tired today. Ugh. Okay, another thing is journaling. Journaling helped me tremendously. I would write notes to the guy. I would write notes to my future self. I would write notes to my future husband. Like, these are things I experienced. This is what I want. This is what I don't want. I also learned in therapy, um, first feelings and or primary feelings and secondary feelings. Primary feelings are what you are feeling currently right now. Like if I were to cry, I would be feeling sad. But then my secondary emotion is, why do I feel sad? Oh, because I am feeling lonely, because I am feeling depressed. Like you have to dig a little deeper for your secondary emotions. And then I would write about those secondary emotions. I'm feeling sad today because I'm lonely. You could even go deeper than that. Okay, well, why are you lonely? Because I'm feeling, what's a good word for it? Abandoned, maybe after a breakup. You kind of feel abandoned by that person. So, abandonment leads to loneliness, which then leads to sadness. And it's like the happy, the sad, the angry, the anxious. Those are like pretty much our primary emotions. And then secondary stems behind those. Um, so I would also suggest digging into those secondary emotions. I think it'll give you a lot more clarity on why you are feeling the primary emotions, and then you can attack that even better. I am not proud of it, but doom scrolling does help me. Our phones are crazy, our computers, our iPads. Any technology you have is crazy. Eh, for example, on TikTok, if I am sad, it will pull up sad TikToks. Exactly what my mind needs to read or hear. It's insane. But I will sit there and scroll through all of those sad TikToks until I'm feeling better. Again, it's like maybe 20 minutes. Yeah, that's a lot, but like, do what helps you, okay? And then randomly a great funny TikTok will pop up and then your feed is back to normal. But it's almost like your phones know how much time you need as well to come back to reality. This is a pro and a con, but hiding away, isolating yourself. You are allowed to have me time. You are allowed to go to the bedroom. You are allowed to close the door. You are allowed to feel, think. If you need to take a nap because you're mentally exhausted, do it. hiding away definitely helps me a little bit. It gives me my space. I know that's not for everyone, but that has helped me tremendously. Next is pouring into things that are mine, pouring into my athletes, my gymnasts, pouring into my family that I nanny for, um, pouring into hobbies, aka my podcast. I really picked this up when I was in my in between era. Let's just say that, okay? This podcast has brought me a lot of happiness. It has made me dive deeper into who I am. It has made me feel like I am helping someone else out, which I love doing. I love helping. This podcast might stay little. It might blow up one day, who knows? But for right now, as long as it's helping one person, then I will continue to do that. And I do already know it's helping me. I am more confident in myself. I am proud of myself for getting out of my comfort zone. I am just proud of myself for putting me out there. I'm proud of myself for achieving this goal that I've always had of starting a podcast. If you scroll back on my Instagram, I think it's like 2022 or 2023. Maybe 2022. I think it was. But in my first apartment, I had bought a little mic set. You know, the one that like plugs into your phone and just like the microphone is yay big and you just like clip it on. I was so excited to use that to start a podcast. But then I got nervous thinking what everyone else would think of me, and it never happened. So, to that I have to say thank you breakups. Thank you men for breaking my heart to allowing me to step out of my comfort zone and do this. So, props to you. At least y'all did something right. Like one thing right, I guess. Anywho, but pouring it into things that are mine. Goals. I I have goals this year, but it's not the same goals that I have previously had. Previously, I had compete in the high rocks. I had coach college gymnastics. Finished school. My computer died. Are you freaking kidding? I hate when it closes. I don't understand every single time. Um, but my goals right now are to be a good coach. Be a good sister, be a good friend, be a good daughter. Um, those are all the goals I have right now. I feel like I am in a place in life where I just need to slow down. Yes, I have a goal to do the High Rocks in Denver, but that is not on my mind right now. I want to focus on myself and the people around me, how I can better myself without how can I better myself for other people? That's what I'm working on right now. Another thing that really helped me after a breakup was noticing the small wins. Small wins as in waking up the next day. That can be hard sometimes when you're going through a really tough time. Um, Going through a breakup is not easy mentally. It's can't sometimes it's not easy physically. Depends on yourself, I guess. But you should always, always celebrate the small wins. Um, Another small win is smiling and laughing during the day. Some days are harder than others, but every single time that I go coach these girls, I always somehow end up smiling or laughing. I leave my outside life outside the gym. When I come in, I try to be Coach Caitlin, and I am not just Caitlin. I am Coach Caitlin. I am there to help the girls succeed. I am there to also lift them up. If I can get a smile from them or a laugh, that makes me feel good as well. Um, Similar to that, but like showing up when I don't think I can. That's a hard one, especially working with young adults and kids. The energy that a coach brings into practice will reflect on the girls. They will pick up on your energy, and that's how practice will go. So, I try to come into the gym with good energy. Does that always happen? No. And that's okay. But a win is when I am having a bad day, but I walk into that gym with good energy. And I can see it in the girls too. They will have an awesome day. Even when I go in with like the smallest amount of energy, but like I'm trying so hard, they make it so much easier. Girls, I don't know if you listen to this, but if you do, thank you for being one of my whys, for being here. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love you all. Okay. Um the last thing for like helping myself after breakup is slowly rebuilding my confidence. I am not forcing confidence back, but I'm earning it for myself. One of the biggest things is keeping a promise you tell yourself, as in the biggest promise I have a hard time keeping is going to the gym. I tell myself I'm going to go to the gym after work tonight. By the time I get home, it's 9:30, and I can get to the gym till 10 p.m. And then I have to wake up at like 7 or 8 o'clock the next day. I get freaking exhausted. So, keeping that promise is hard, and we're still working on it, but it has helped. Another promise that I have kept is not checking their socials, not checking their family socials, not checking their friends. I am not seeing what they're up to. I don't care anymore. Once you hurt me, I guess. So, and we all know that checking their social media is going to kill us, but we still do it. Okay? But I've kept that promise to myself to not check social medias of theirs or family or friends. And that has been very, very helpful. The next one is saying I'm going to have a good day and trying to follow through. You should look for one good thing every day at the end of your day. Reflect back. What was one good thing today? What did I enjoy? Another way to rebuild your your um confidence is doing things you're not comfortable doing. One of the biggest and hardest things for me is to be social when I just want to isolate myself. I have amazing friends though. My best friend knows when I'm feeling down. And she will invite me over and I will say, "No, I'm kind of tired. Like, no thanks." And she'll beg and beg and she's like, "Oh, there's cheesecake. I have food. I have like You can come see the puppies. And I'm like, okay, fine. Because I know that's what I need myself. And she's just there to push me a little bit harder to do it. So, very, very thankful for her. Another thing that rebuilds my confidence that I'm not confident in doing is posting on social media or talking. um but I really have rebuilt my confidence with this podcast because I am talking to a camera. I am posting on social media more. It's fun. And who cares what other people think? People will love it or they'll hate it. But that's not for you to decide. Also, I'm not telling you you need to post on social media or start a podcast. But like do what you need to do. That this is just what has helped me. Okay, last thing that has helped me is talking to yourself differently. Quit talking to yourself in such a negative way. It doesn't help. Talk to yourself in a positive way. I promise it does help. Like affirmations in the morning, you're not going to notice a difference in yourself in one day. But in 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, you absolutely will notice a difference. I promise. A good difference. Um, but definitely pay attention to your inner voice a little bit more. Instead of thinking like, why wasn't I enough? I want you to try, well, that just wasn't aligned with me, and that's okay. Because, girl, you are enough. You are plenty. Trust me. And the right man will agree with that for sure. Another big one that a lot of girls think about is I lost them. Okay, and so what, you lost them. I want you to try that ended and I'm still here. I'm not gone. I am still here. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Okay? You did not lose them. They lost you. They lost a good one, but a better man will come along. Okay, on to some things that did not help. And I'm going to go through this kind of fast. We're over time a little bit. But overthinking. Girl, do not. I'm not going to tell you don't overthink, but like, don't do it. Do not overthink the what ifs. What if I had done this instead? What if he did this? What if we did stay together? What would our life look like? Let it go. Do not think about the what ifs. Okay? Isolating myself too much. Do not isolate yourself too much. I hope you have a friend that will beg and beg for you to come out and get out of your bedroom. If you don't have a friend like that, find one. Okay? Find your best friend. If your best friend's out of state, find a girl group in state and really, really try to put yourself out there, okay? Okay, this is a big one. Almost like the what ifs, but romanticizing the relationship. So instead of replaying the arguments, the bad nights, the times you cried yourself to sleep, the times you felt unheard or unsure of, your brain decides to only zoom in on the good nights, the inside jokes, the laughs you shared, the potential of what the relationship could have been. So do not let your mind think of that, okay? That's what hurts. It does not help at all. And then the turning point. This is the mindset shift that helped me a lot. But I stopped asking why it ended and started asking what I needed next. I don't care why it ended now. But next time I know that I want my person to do this, 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 and have this and this, and support this and this of mine, you know? But do not ask yourself why it ended. It ended for a good reason, obviously. Okay? Um, Last thing I have is advice for someone who is going through this stage in life. You're not alone. Okay? Reach out to someone. You're definitely not behind. Healing is never linear and it never will be. Okay? Heal on your own time. You will have good days, you will have bad days, which is totally fine. That's how it's supposed to be. Life is not perfect. Okay? This is a big one, but girl, you do not need closure for them. Once it's ended, it's ended. Do not reach back out. Okay? The closure is the breakup. And I know that's hard to hear and that sucks. Do not reach out to them. Don't text them. Do not call. Don't do anything. Get them out. um I promise you will feel like yourself again. And I know it may seem so far away, but I promise you will get there. Your time will come on your timeline, okay? It's not a rush, but do take care of yourself. After a breakup, you didn't lose anything. You just lost what wasn't meant to stay. Again, breakups are just a learning lesson. I hope you take away what you learned from that relationship. I hope you see what you need in your future relationship, and I hope your standards are a lot higher from that one. Anyways, if you ever need help or someone to talk to, reach out to me. I will always be there. Um, but I love you. And girl, this breakup does not define who you are, okay? So, go out there, have fun, just be yourself, okay? I will see you next week. Love you. Bye.